Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. Our Oracle card for today belongs to the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle by Angela Hartfield. The card for today is entitled Gentle Moderation. There are moments in life where we need to make decisions very fast. For example, in cases of emergencies. In cases where the time element is very, very limited or very, very short. But there are times when there is no need for us to immediately make a decision, where a drastic decision or a rapid decision is not required. But the situation requires a lot of attention. Okay, so not all situations requires us to have that immediate response. There are emergencies wherein the fight or flight decision has to be made. But there are situations where a certain degree of time frame is provided for us. And we need to discern between these kinds of situation. We need to discern when we have to really act very fast and make a decision very fast. And where we need to earn those situations where we have enough time to really make a good, well thought of decision. So this is very important. Learning to discern when you need to make a quick decision, and learning to discern when you have enough moment to slow down a bit in order to make a better and more objective decision. So when you are able to discern that there is really no need for you to be in a hurry, then the best way to come up to a better decision is to allow your conscious and subconscious mind to consider the problem or the situation that is being presented to you, and to equally express themselves so that a better decision you will be able to come up with a better decision. So the best thing is, first, when a certain situation presents itself, okay, you can write down what you think of it in a logical way. You write it down, and afterwards you leave it behind. Go do something else or take a short break in order to allow your self-conscious mind to also consider it and to work on it. Oftentimes, when we are not in a hurry, when we are able to write down our thoughts regarding something and you leave it behind for a while, you do something else or you go for a walk, and then sometimes after you come back, things becomes a lot clearer. You gain more insights that you might not have had if you immediately responded. So after a certain while, you allow the subconscious part of you, your intuition, you allow yourself also to listen to the guidance from the spirit and from your spirit guides. So when you are not in a hurry, you are able to open yourself to all these things. And so afterwards, when you come back and sit again, you review again what you have written already, and then you come up with more insights regarding this problem. And in the end, you will come up with a better solution to the problem. So sometimes we need to discern when there is no need for us to hurry. Give yourself enough time to open yourself to the guidance from the universe, to open yourself so that your subconscious mind could also contribute a big part in the decision making. We also need to sometimes pray for it, to pray for it and ask the divine to give us the guidance that we need, especially when it is something that is related to relationship. For example, if somebody gets angry with you, instead of responding immediately, you hold your emotions for a while. Maybe you take deep breaths, count from 1 to 10, or if you can walk away for a while, you leave the situation for a while instead of immediately responding with your emotions, uh, keeping quiet, holding it for a while, and then if there's a need for you to walk away for a while, you walk away, will allow you to handle the situation much better. Because if you are able to control your emotions, you give yourself some time. Oftentimes you are able to see these things with a more objective frame of mind. So you are able to look at the situation objectively, and somehow you might be able to understand why that person acted in such a way. At the same time, it will give the other person also a time to reflect. If you responded in a with integrity, you responded with gentleness, you were just quiet, you didn't face the anger with another anger, okay. When you were just quiet and then you just kept on it, you allow also the other person to consider what they have done. And it opens the door for the possibility of reconciliation. Because you didn't respond with anger, you maintain or you keep the door open for them to humbly accept their mistake and ask for your forgiveness. It's easier also on your part because you know that you didn't respond in an unkindly way. So in a certain sense, you are at peace even if the situation was tense. So in a certain way, there is really wisdom in sometimes not immediately responding to the situation, giving it time for all aspects of your person, both the conscious and subconscious mind, to respond to it. Especially if you know that your response will be something that you might regret in the near future. When you are able to control yourself, you are able to manage the present situation in a calm and peaceful way, then you are able to avoid unnecessary anxieties or feeling of remorse in the future. And it is easier for you to re-establish dialogue or communication with other people. So, yeah, the card of gentle moderation inspires us to not be in a hurry in situations where there is no need for us to respond immediately. To give it some time, to allow both your conscious and subconscious mind to work on it, and also to allow yourself to consider things while you are in peace, in tranquility, while you are and you are able to not be pressured by external situations or external environments, that you are able to really consider everything in an objective and in an intuitive way. Now, let us try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card, and maybe we can gain more insights regarding gentle moderation. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you are trying to accomplish. When you regroup and approach a task unhurriedly, you will find you are calm, considerate, and ready for anything. By taking time, you will be more aware of what really matters. The secret is to learn to live in the present, training your mind to work steadily and with focused attention on one task at a time. You may find the situation will improve if you put off making a decision right now. This will provide you with the time needed to reflect on what is going on and the ability to consider different outcomes. There is a blessing in slowing down and giving yourself the gift of relaxation and downtime. If you are unsure about your next steps, seek advice from a trusted friend or an expert. Take the time you need to sort this out. The result will show you other options and allow the best opportunity to surface. The walrus is unique in its ability to live both on land and in the freezing water. This may signify the connection between your physical reality and your emotions. Walruses can lower their body temperature to adjust to the cold. This suggests that heat may be stored at the heart. There is a need for you to consider your heart's aspirations as you progress on your journey. Allow yourself the opportunity to renew your energy and consider your heart. The walrus is a master of relaxation. Hundreds of walruses can be found sunning themselves on an Arctic glacier. Both male and female walruses have tusks which they use to fight and to help them crawl up out of the water. Their tusks are also a symbol of age and the social importance of the walrus. These tusks grow slowly over time. They remind you to remain open and patient to allowing the results of your decision to unfold. So, if there's no need for you to rush things, don't be in a hurry. Consider things more closely. Patience brings many good things. There's also a saying, sometimes haste makes waste. Okay. So, if there's a need to respond quickly, then respond quickly. But if there's no need to respond immediately, take your time. Consider things closely. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to gain some insights from gentle moderation. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again in our succeeding videos. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.